Okay, part 3. One more thing. Okay, so Elon's saying there's one more thing that he wants to share with you guys. Electricity, like how we have Georgia Power, Ohio Power, whatever power company you have is going to be becoming obsolete here soon. He said it's all going to be generated by his brand. It's going to be Power X. Elon Musk is going to control all electricity, him and his company and his people. He's going to be buying out every single electrical company name and kind of moving into this kind of solar energy, which is going to be better for homes. Bills are going to be cheaper, but he's going to own all of that. And he says the reason why he's doing that is when he introduces more AI systems into the house, it'll need to be able to go into his interface regarding Electric X, or X Electric, however you want to say that. But he will control all those things moving forward. And that's what he's kind of working on now, is the overtaking of all the electricity companies here in the United States. He said he's also involved in different countries as well regarding doing that, but he's just telling me since I'm focused in the United States. There's a lot of big shifts coming in other countries too, you guys, not just for the USA. Everyone in the whole world is able to tune in to these new energies. Definitely in the Hall of Mirrors. Okay, so let's get back to that. So if you didn't see my first video, it is now on YouTube, and it's been spliced and cut all the heck because they took out some sounds, they took out some clips for some reason. It wasn't allowed to be shared. It got taken down a couple times, so I had to take out certain words. It was just not being able to be posted anywhere. So go watch that. You'll get some sort of idea what was going on with the energies. But I want to kind of talk about these ones again. The Halls of Learning, Spirit Guides, Confirmations, and Great Lessons, because this is kind of how it shows up to me when I do the Akashics, or in this case, the Halls of Mirrors. So there's a big corridor that kind of opens up, and then there's mirrors all the way around me. There's the front of me, to the back of me, to the side of me, everywhere, until I stand up and I call forward my specific mirror, which is what everyone's going to be doing in the Halls of Mirrors, okay? And also we have the heart space that was talked about in the first video too, encompassing unconditional love and acceptance, because if you don't go truly in to get rid of what is holding you down, you're not going to be able to kind of step through this portal without getting backlash from it, because it will awaken everything to you, because you're promising to cut one contract and go into another contract. And then we have the Akashic Stargate that came forward, which is so beautiful, because it really is showing a reflection of different mirrors here, and how you can tune into each frequency that you are being called to. Okay, it's also referencing no wrong paths taken, meaning that you don't have to take any kind of hall mirror. You can do the Silva method and be fine with that. You can do regular visualizations, meditation within the heart. All that matters right now is you tune into your authentic self and you follow what calls to you. That's your only real mission, is to follow what calls to you and find that joy and be that light in the world. The Halls of Mirror is going to be specifically for those who are ready to let go and tune into a different frequency. But if you're not ready to let go, like I said, it's not really going to go how you think it's going to go. But just know that there are no wrong paths. Even if you decide that you want to try the Halls of Mirror, and you still bring a little baggage with you of these old things that just let go, it's just going to give you a lot of contrast, because it has to push that energy out, because it doesn't resonate on that same frequency. But the Akashics came up to show you how every individual portal is going to be different regarding the Halls of Mirror. Okay, and then we have the Lemurian codes that also came up during that video, which is part of the Halls of Mirrors too, because of the Lemurian crystals and the interfacing with that, and the new light codes that people are going to be getting with downloads, which is very important as well. And then we have the Halls of Secrets Revealed. Again, we talked about the different pillars of the dark and light. Again, we're going to be having a lot going on in this eclipse regarding that little X point that I talked about on my Instagram, that's uploaded now as well. But treasures uncovered as well. So there's going to be a little duality between this eclipse, religion separation, soul separations regarding your old and your new, really tuning into who you want to be, and all these secrets are going to be unveiled, as well as treasures. Treasures are going to be revealed for you too, because you're time to tune into your divine energy. Things that you've been keeping back from yourself is really going to happen. Okay, so now let's talk about the actual hall of mirror going into it. So what they were trying to tell me to explain it to you guys is that we're going to be making a meditation for this, for you guys to tune into it so you guys have this visual, which I will have uploaded tonight for you guys. But when you go into this meditation, they want you to visualize a clean white room first of positive energy flow from your heart space. They want you to sit down and get into this theta state, which is going to be with breath work, breathing in and breathing out and tuning into your heart space. We're also going to go and dive into the actual heart so you can kind of see that reflection and have it emanate outwards as a wave, as it's going to be conducive to that portal shift, okay? So once you're in that state of mind, we're going to come back out into that white room, and then we're going to kind of stand up and immerse ourselves in it. They're saying that you can call forward higher selves and spirit guides if you don't feel comfortable. So if you don't feel comfortable doing the mirror work on your own, you can definitely call forward your oversoul to get that full embodiment and love, or any deity of love that you want to call forward that aligns with who you are. Okay, so once you're up in that space, in this beautiful white room surrounded by beautiful love and light, what we're going to do is we're going to say we want to activate the halls of mirror from our heart space, okay? So we're going to kind of put our hands on our heart, and then we're going to call for the halls of mirrors. And for me, when this happened, again, it shot forward a big corridor, and then mirrors were directly in front of me, and then mirrors kind of shot out like file cabinets coming out, a bunch of different mirrors. I can see mirrors up, down, around. It was like just a whole bunch of mirrors. Imagine a fun house of all different mirrors, okay? And so then you want to say, I want the mirror that reflects my current energy in my current heart space that aligns with me. And as soon as I was tuned into that and my oversoul says, here it comes, a mirror shot straight forward for me. And my specific mirror was one that was entwined with this beautiful like fairy vines that went around it, little fairies flying around the outer side of it, sort of like where you would have a frame that was all like moss and vines, and like I said, fairies and things like that kind of flying around the outside of it. So this is the mirror that you're going to let go. The first mirror that comes up is the mirror of who you are currently. So you want to look into that mirror, and these mirrors are going to show your full embodiment and even a little bit wider of the energies around you too. Some, they say, might get a full spectrum of the 9-foot Taurus field that you have. It just depends, but you definitely will see your full body for sure. So that first mirror is where you're going to let things go. You're going to say things like, I want to let go of my anger, or I'm ready to let go of judgment and, you know, self-destruction, any kind of addictions that you may have. You really want to go inside and really see who you are. Feel who you are. Don't be afraid, because this is between you and you. You're over your soul in this physical vessel about what you want to be. So lay it all out. And you really have to be honest with yourself. Okay, if you look in this mirror and say, this is what I'm letting go of, you have to let go of it and really be at peace with letting go of it, and not keep on bringing that energy forward. Okay, so once you get that through, you let all that energy go, you then say, okay, I'm at peace with what I'm letting go, and you're going to go over and put your hands on the mirror, and then you want to visualize it all dissolving. It's all going to dissolve into this beautiful crystalline energy, and it's just going to be a clear energy around the mirror. Okay, so after you see it all dissolving and it's turning into this crystalline energy, you are now set to move forward. And at that point, for me, the Lemurians came through to show me some new light codes that I was going to be working with, and the Blue Avians also came through for me, because they were going to step forward with me to balance me out as I come into this new energy. But we're going to be doing this again on the night of the eclipse too, for my personal journey. But then after that happens, you then want to tune into what is my new mirror for my new timeline. What mirror is conducive to my now energy that I can step into? So then a bunch of mirrors started whipping around me, like in a circle, and I could just see a reflection of me, and all these different parallel universes of me existed on the same linear timeline. So all these different me's are going on, but they're going to pick the very next one for me and my journey. It's not going to be the highest me, clear up on 6th, 7th, 8th, 10th, 12th density. It's going to be my next journey, my next step. And so then all of a sudden another mirror shot in front of me and it stopped. And it says, you know, this is going to be your next step. So then you want to look at that mirror and you want to say who you're going to be embody. And you really have to embody this soul, embody this person, embody this frequency of what you want to be out in the world. Or, you know, it's just, if you don't really embody it with love and emotion, then you're just speaking words. And that's another thing too. They said you can speak and speak and speak of what you want to change, but if you don't really do the changing and the steps forward, then it's not going to be attuned to that, and it's just going to shoot you right back out of that frequency. So once you say, okay, I want to embody love, I want to be a better version of myself, I want to be abundant to the point of where I can help others easily and freely. I want to be a part of change of society. I want to be feel the freedom and love and joy, just whatever it is for you. Healthy. I want to be the embodiment of health, and all these different things. Okay. Because you've already let go, and now it's who you want to be in this new timeline, what you want to experience. Even I want to experience laughter, I want to experience fun, I want to experience excitement, I want to experience growth in spirituality, I want knowledge, I want to experience more knowledge, I want to experience more of the quasi field, anything that's right for you. So when that mirror comes up and you say all the things that you are and you really feel it within your heart space and you're tuned into that, then you want to say, ask your higher self, you know, I'm ready to step into this reality and become this reality. So when I said that, the mirror kind of lit up, and then instead of like it going to like a ripple effect, like you would see on movies, or like when you touch it, it ripples. So that mirror completely split down the middle, and it kind of like pulled open like curtains, like it was like a magical curtain to kind of pulled through, and it kind of like beckoned me to step forward. So when I stepped forward into the mirror, I can literally feel my physical being shift, and then the energies around me. So once I was completely through it, I was in my living room that I'm in now, but I could notice the difference in energy. And I'm like, okay, so it's definitely a subtle change right now. Obviously the eclipse hasn't done and the full halls aren't completely open, but I could still feel the shift. Because they're getting me ready for the shift when it first opens. So I was looking around and I can see what has changed, what is adapted to me, and then I got a download of all these new opportunities that were going to be coming in, how to kind of react when certain instances come up, how to get rid of other wobble. They were showing me how to use different forms of matter, using the left and right as like a negative and positive with your hand portals, and actually shaping and shifting matter. They were referencing the channeler Bajar, Daryl, who channels Bajar, and how he does it in his planets. I'm not very knowledgeable about all of Bajar's energy, but they were showing me in his state, his frequency, how they were able to manipulate matter from Mother Earth. They would take Mother Earth's energy up, use their negative and positive hand portals, and then they can create in real time what they wanted, whether it was money or whatever it may be. It would happen in real time. And they were kind of showing me that happening once we get to the higher densities. They're just kind of showing me all these different downloads and all these different things that you could do once you start tuning into it. But definitely a lot of different opportunities coming in. And then they were kind of explaining what would happen if you go through the mirror without truly letting go. So if you say, I'm going to let go of anger, I'm going to let go of judgment, and then you decide to step to that mirror anyways, knowing that it wasn't really in your heart, that you really didn't let it go, it's going to double with showing you your shadows, because you're supposed to let your shadows go in order to come into the light. Part of that, you really have to do that inner work, that shadow work, in order to get into that light. So if you step through that portal and you didn't let go of that, your life is going to be kind of turned upside down, and all of your shadows are going to come out because you're forcing it out of you instead of slowly acclimating. Like with the Silva method, you could slowly activate that and figure out, okay, what you've this didn't work, let me try again, but this time it's going to be forcefully put out you because the energy is going to be so high it will not put up with any low density energy. So if you have these energies that you're not letting go of, it's really going to be tenfold of contrast, 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 wobble. So if you're feeling all this wobble and energy in your current timeline, it is going to be times 10 that, and it's really going to feel stressful to you because you're not letting go. You're saying you want to let go, but you're not. So now it's being forced out of you in order to be in this high frequency. They're going to give you a little bit of time to try to understand that and let that go. Over that shift, but if you don't let go, it's going to spit you right back out of that mirror into your old paradox. It's going to go right back to who you were because you can't embody a new you if you're still bringing in the old. It doesn't work that way. So say that you are a gossiper or you post things that are low energy, or you're talking about things and talking about everything that you hate. I hate the system. I hate the corporate greed. I hate all these things. I hate how just anything. You're talking about things in a low density way, where you're letting ego take over. That's not going to compute in this mirror work because it's a reflection of you. You cannot hide from the reflection of you. You cannot hide from your heart space because that is the embodiment of you. You can say all day you are a being of light and love on the internet, or a being of light and love, the teacher, but then you go out into the world and you're promoting hate, or you're being mean to people, you're being mean to your taxi driver, your waitress, the door person, you're being rude to people. That's going to be a reflection of your heart, and that new energy is going to be like, you did not let that energy go, you did not let that ego go, you did not check yourself at the mirror, so you can no longer be a part of this new density, this new frequency, and it's going to shoot you right back in. Or like I said, it's going to give you maybe a week, maybe not even that, to get yourself together, to really let that go, to step into that arena. It's really going to be a choice. That's why they say you don't have to step through into that density if you're not ready. You really have to be ready, or it's going to spin you around quite forcefully to get you aligned, because you can't have the same frequencies. It's going to be like a turn top thing where you're spinning and spinning and spinning, where you want this new high vibrational frequency, but you're still participating in this low frequency. So now you're all over the place. You're getting these split bipolar disorders and all these other different things because you're not staying balanced in the energy that you want. You really have to balance yourself out prior to starting through any portal or any gateway regarding high frequencies. Now you can have all these other frequencies if you want to step lower. That will be fine. You can step into any low portal that you want, because it'll take you as you are. It don't care. But so once you are actually through the portal, it's going to look different for every single person. Some people might time jump, way out of people's peripheral, way out of anything. 9 times out of 10, the people that you are associating with now are going to diminish from your life. They're going to be pulled away from your life. If they're low density, they're going to fade out. And those who are high density beings already, or you're going to see more of them. So if you are already saying, I need to clean out my social media contacts, or I need to unfollow people, or I need to do this thing, it's going to do it for you. You are not going to be able to participate with them or see them or interact with them, because you guys are totally on different frequencies regarding who you are and who they are. You're not going to be able to interact unless you forcefully seek them out to do that, and that means you need to have your energy pretty much meant before going down. That's kind of what you have to do anyways when you go down and help somebody in lower densities. You want to make sure that you're stable with who you are in order to help them vibrate higher, because you don't want to have them control the energy. So once you step through these mirrors, you're good to go. You are going to have lessons. You're going to have different things come to you. Your life is really going to change for the better once you're in that high frequency. And they're showing people literally jumping from low 4th density into high 4th density, and even some that are going to mirror 5th and 4th density. You guys are going to be in-betweeners. High interdimensional beings are going to be contacting you. It's really going to be a place of attunement for you, and you've already been called to, like I said, these hybrid children are going to be doing that. Those who have hybrid children in different planets are going to be able to tune into those energies as well, and you're really going to be able to understand that some people right now are having pains in their stomach, simulating pregnancies and birth, and that's because you have birthed another child on another planet that is trying to interact with you, and they're trying to use that energy of the womb to communicate. So pay attention to those feelings you're getting inside your physical body, and tune in and ask questions. Why am I feeling this way? Who is it from? What do I need to do to get the answers from it? And then pay attention to what you're hearing, what you're receiving, and doing that as well, because once you step to that portal, those are going to be activated, a lot of different activations regarding that portal shift. Again, this is going to happen on the 8th is when the mirrors are going to open, and this is going to be a lifetime change. It's not going to be a one and done thing. This mirror hall of mirrors is going to be open for the existence of both realms. When the earth splits to new earth and old earth, you are still going to be able to access these halls now, because that veil is going to be down. So you don't have to rush into jumping into a portal that you're not ready to do. You need to make sure that you are truly ready to let go of the old and then embody the new energy in order for you to be in that complete new timeline. Again, they really want me to specify that, you guys, not everybody has to do this. Everyone has the option to do this, but be prepared that the mirror magic or the mirror work is a reflection of who you are. Again, you cannot outrun who you are as a person. You cannot outrun your belief system. So you need to either change your belief system to meet your dreams and destiny, or you need to really solidify and let go of things that are holding you down in order to do that as well. There are many different ways to look at this and perceive this, but it's definitely going to be a reflection of self, reflection of the old that you're letting go of, and the reflection of the new that you want regarding going into it. We're going to go ahead and pull some starseed cards, because they're telling me some of you guys are going to need a little bit of visuals regarding the aspect of this, energy. Carissa, you were wondering what to do when you see these things going on in your realm, and this is what you got to do. You got to tune in and tune up. So they're just kind of referencing that for you, to tune in, tune up. So, Carissa's higher self right now is funny. If you don't know who she is, my friend Carissa Johns, she is just a beautiful energy, and we've been working through some things. So her higher self is kind of here right now, and she's messaging me as well. So, all right. Force, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. So, see the old and the new. So you're in this old realm right now. You really are in this old energy. The whole earth is splitting again, you guys. So you guys are going to be able to come up. You're going to be the person who leads people higher. So don't be afraid to be a leader instead of a follower. We've been so programmed to follow everyone else, to follow the system, follow the governments, follow the teacher, follow your friend, follow the person with the highest likes, follow the person with the highest followers. We really need to tune into the leader aspect of it, and a new personality, a new perception, because what is going to happen is our oversouls are now going to become the new ancestors. What we used to go for our ancestors for the knowledge and the answers to what we want for our lineage and things like that is now going to be up to us to help the new beings coming in as well. So we are going to be considered their ancestors. They want us to stop looking at history as a point of, well, we need to keep repeating this history and repeating this history, or it's going to keep happening again. Wrong. You learn your history so it doesn't happen again, but then you transfer higher. You have to transcend higher to be a better version of you. Okay, so your ancestors do not want you to become them. They say you come to us for knowledge, you come to us for power, but you are not supposed to become us. You're supposed to learn and then embody that magic that we give you, and then transcend to a higher realm, a higher frequency. You are meant to be a better version of us, not us. So, when you're harboring old energy, you're harboring, well, my ancestors went through this is the pain that I have to do, this is my suffering. Let go of all of that and tune into being the leader. Tune into your God and goddess energy, so that you can encompass all that and become a unity of love, not tune into your ancestors to become your ancestors. It's time for you to be the leader, and now you can embody that ancestor energy to help other people. You guys are really going to be tuning in to soul missions here. Some people are going to be coming so in tune with the higher realms, they're going to be able to balance that out and come down and really help other people. And then while you're helping other people out, you're going to be like, all right, I've helped you out. This is time for you to take on this knowledge that however you want to perceive it. But now I must go back up to my higher energy and recharge before I can do anything else, because I have a soul mission of higher realms and higher learning, while bringing other people up to that as well. Okay. Double mission. Light worker star seeds, serve the world by being you. Again, being your authentic self is going to be key here, tuning into these mirrors, because if you're not if you're not yourself, then you're not going to be able to do anything. If you're trying to embody everybody else, oh, I'm trying to be like this person, I'm trying to be like this celebrity, I'm trying to be like that, that's not tuning into your authentic self, and you're not going to be able to pass to this higher realm. You have to be okay with who you are. And again, soul missions. Some people who are doing these double missions are people who are passing away and going actually out of their body, people who die, people who transition at younger ages. All the souls who are leaving the physical body are also going to be doing double missions as angelic beings. You are going to be getting actual physical angel wings in this part, and coming down and helping people and tuning into that embodiment of light. So a lot of double missions are going to be going on regarding helping people move, because we're really working on is the collective energy getting to New Earth. There's only going to be a very few select people who choose to go to the low density. Of course, once they split off low density, they'll repopulate on their own realm, and then higher beings will populate on their realm of light. I'm sorry, defensiveness, right up, past, wrong, uprooting. Okay, so again, ancestors, they want you to look at these roots. You want to, okay, so uprooting, they really want you to say, so you're saying, I'm sorry here, okay? So you're sorry for what you did not know, okay? So quit being so hard on yourself. You did not know what you know today. You did not know. This is all new energy. So you need to let go of that. Say, I am sorry for holding on things that are not mine to carry. Again, these deep roots, you're rooted so far in the system. You have to say, I'm letting go. I'm sorry for any actions that I did. I'm sorry for anybody that I've hurt along the way. I'm sorry for hurting myself. I'm really letting go of any pain that I've caused myself and caused others. And our ancestors as well are coming back through and saying that too. It's time to let go of anything that has happened in the past, in the history of this planet, of this world. And we need to stop focusing on, segregation of everything and come together as a unity of love and light. It's really, we need to stop separating these souls. See this beautiful energy and the souls coming up? So it's time to apologize to yourself. I'm sorry for hurting you. I'm sorry for calling you names. I'm sorry for calling you stupid, fat, ugly. I'm sorry for saying that you don't belong here. I'm sorry for saying you don't have no self-worth, because you do. You need to start tuning into the frequencies of your higher self, of your higher realms, of higher... Jesus is coming through and he's giving me so much love. And it just feels... woo. I maybe lose my train of thought. So you have to really embody who you want to be, what you want to see in the world. You have to really not be so hard on yourself, again, for what you did not know. You know these things now, and now you can receive them however you like and take that knowledge with you, and you can build on that. You can build dreams out of that. You can build empires out of that. You can build a way to help other people out of that. I always say, anything that I get, I want to be able to get enough of it to give back to others. I want to have enough wealth so I can give back to others. I want to have enough food so I can give back to others. I want to have enough knowledge so I can give back to others. It's always about what I can do to better myself as well as help the world as a whole. That way we are working on unity in life and following my creation while still giving back to humanity in the same breath, really. Okay. Karmic relations, polarity, soul growth, conflict, Orion energy. So these are the new portals, the windows of reflection of the soul, the old and the new earth. It is time to step through these mirror portals. Everything is being mirrored back to you. With this hall of mirrors, you guys, you really get to choose now. You really get to embody who you want to be. And it's going to be a personal choice, and it's going to be quite intense for you. This is going to be a time of rebirthing and renewal and good energy. If you choose that to be, you can be on a completely different realm where everything is going right for you. And so you can be on a completely different realm where everything is going right for you. Everything. And you get to the point too where you realize, okay, I'm having a little bit of contrast, because everyone needs contrast to grow. You're always going to have contrast no matter what frequency you're on, no matter what timeline you're on, no matter what realm, what planet, where you're at. You're always going to have what we call contrast in order for you to grow. If there was no contrast, you would cease to exist and there would be no expansion anywhere. So you have to have a little bit of contrast, but you're going to get to the point of realizing that the contrast that you have now is one of growth. And it's only going to be there for a second. You're like, ooh, I don't want more of that. And then you're going to turn away. And you're like, yes, I love this. Let me learn more about this. It's always going to be a time of regrowing and tuning into the polarity of things. You're going to understand the polarity of that. You're going to understand what the shadows are a lot quicker than before. And you're really going to be able to change things around a lot quicker as well once you step through these new mirrors, holo mirrors that you choose. They say the more that you use the holo mirrors, every year, if you do the holo mirror meditation once a year, you're going to be able to transform your life almost to a point of everyone getting on the 8 years of peace. There's going to be a year, 8 years, maybe a little longer, but right now they're showing me it's about 8 years of the whole world. Every single realm is going to be at a state of peace for 8 solid years. And you're going to be able to get to that a lot quicker once you start tuning into your authentic self and really choosing and understanding not to be judgmental and not to participate in low energies, not to post low energy things. Always promote things that you love. Promote the change that you love. Promote the world that you want to be on. Promote the energy that you want to embody. You really have to feel it. You can't say, I'm promoting this good stuff, but you don't feel it within your heart, because then you're just giving out hearsay and it's just speaking. So if your authentic truth is going on in your throat chakra and your throat chakra is open and you're speaking, and then you feel it resonating within your heart and you're like, yes, I'm speaking it, I'm feeling, I'm seeing it, I'm being it, I am it. And then your life is going to be boom, 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 good, 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 good. How can I help you? Let us help you. Everyone coming together in love and kindness and peace. There's a little bit of contrast, but I know it's there for me to learn. Let's do some more. It's going to be like that. It's going to be a fun, energetic place for you to be, because you're going to understand the energy around it and you're going to understand who you are and speaking your authentic truth. Okay? This is getting a little long. They're saying 2 more. 2 more. New Earth. Boom! Bitches. It's happening. Keep holding vision. New Earth is here. So these portals are going to be bringing in that split that Elon was talking about. Is really going to split a lot of things, not just spirituality. Everything is going to be splitting with these frequencies. Okay, so everything's going to be splitting with these frequencies, but it's going to be up to you to truly even let it go and step into the mirror, or let it go and just observe the new mirror. I really recommend observing the new mirror before you step into it, so you don't have all this other contrast coming in and shooting you out because you really didn't let things go. So I would do it a couple times once the eclipse happens to really embody what you want and really let go and do that work. And forgive yourself and forgive others and find a place of serenity and love and peace within your heart, because you deserve to be here. Everyone deserves to be on the new earth, really. There are people who are low density beings that I'm just like, I'm shining light on you because you still deserve to be here. Even though you're in this low energy or you're promoting low stuff, I know that your soul energy is love. I think everyone of love and light should be here. If you were, if you want to be, you can be. Come join us on New Earth. High vibration, fun, and frequencies. Okay, one more. called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up and look at the portal. Perfect way to end this. Portal mirror opening, and see how it's a reflection of a reflection. This is like reflection here on this portal wall, portal here, then a portal here, which is mirroring this person here being called into their divine energy. So you guys are all being called to step up and step in and tune into who you are. Again, you be the leader of you. You step into these halls of mirrors. This is going to be a dramatic change for everyone. Everyone is going to have this opportunity if you choose to. Regardless, Mother Earth is also going to be shifting during this solar eclipse. A lot of different realms are going to be opening. The veil is pretty much gone anyways. I always say the veil is coming down, but the veil is pretty much down. The only veils that really exist right now are those of interdimensional beings who really don't want you to see, or they want to interact with you. And that's the veils like between Bigfoots and the Fae and things like that. But that's coming down as well. There's going to be a big shift. A lot of different people are going to be seeing things during the solar eclipse. Again, the blue beam is not going to be able to be activated during this time. So everything that you see or everything that is going on, it's going to be real interdimensional beings communicating, being on camera, being up in the sky, being out. It's really going to be happening. People are going to get it on their cameras because there's not going to be any interference with blue beam regarding this. So be prepared for that as well. There's a lot of beautiful energies going on. It's up to you now to tune into the higher frequencies of the eclipse or the lower frequencies. Just as the eclipse is coming over, the sun energy, Jesus is referencing the sun energy. You want to tune into the sun side and let go of the dark, is what he's saying. It's time to let all that go, let that eclipse of the heart go. Last one, he's saying let go, the eclipse of the heart go, and tune into the realm of the light, the sun. So when we have these eclipses come over us, it's a really radical acceptance, a radical change of energy. And if you choose to come over and let it go as it moves forward, that energy and that light just gets brighter and brighter and brighter. Again, with the splitting of realms going on, it's just going to be a beautiful time for you to step into these new halls. This has never, ever been able to be a part of this dimension regarding the halls of mirrors. There's always been other forms of these kind of energies, and then there is mirror work with black obsidian that you can do. The Chinese actually had some beautiful mirrors work they were doing back in the day. Mirrors before now were always made out of like beautiful silvers and metals, real actual pieces of earth that were made into these beautiful things. Even some coppers were made, things that were burned down to make a mirror effect, which amplified things. So now we are getting able that we don't even actually need a physical mirror. We can use the mirror of the mind and the mirror of the subliminal message within the heart to activate anything outwards, because again, it is a reflection of your heart and self first. But if you want to use a mirror in your home, you can definitely do mirror magic in your house as well. Make sure that you bless all of the corners of your mirror. Sage your mirror if you want to. You have to put some black obsidian down, or black tourmaline, or you can cleanse the mirror with some crystals at the bottom regarding cellulite or quartz, which is a really good cleansing palette for that mirror. And then you can bless in that mirror as a gateway of love, or whatever frequency you want to be at. Make sure the mirror is never in your bedroom facing the bed, because then you're going to have some crazy dreams. I mean, if you want to have some crazy dreams, but trust that when you dream and you're in your dream state and you're in that theta and you're going through those different beta, alpha kind of things settling down before you get to theta, energies are going to shift in between out your mirror and between out you, and you're really going to have these subliminal dreams because of the portal of the mirror. So make sure the mirror is either somewhere that's reflecting light, like mine's in my living room, my four-wall mirror, and of course the bathrooms, but never in your bedroom. I mean, do you, but I wouldn't put one in my bedroom. But I love you guys. Hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, there was a lot of information, let me know. That meditation I'll be working on here in a little bit with Jesus energy and positive deity energy as well, and we're going to put together an actual meditation for you guys to do. So I'm going to be putting together a meditation for you guys to do That way you guys can listen to it now before April even gets here, before the eclipse even gets here. So that way you can start doing the shadow work on the first mirror and really just kind of just seeing that reflection of yourself in the second mirror. Don't try to step through this mirror. Don't try to do anything with this mirror until the eclipse and after the eclipse. But you can definitely do this meditation to work on these shadows prior. So when it comes, you are ready to go through into that portal. And that's really what it's going to lead up to, is getting yourself prepared energetically to step through the mirror and into that portal. Again, because if you don't really want to let these things go and you try to bring it in, it's going to cause havoc. You really want to be in the attunement of it. And this gives you that perfect opportunity. There is, what? This is February? March, April, you got weeks left into. Time is so confusing to me sometimes because the other day I was like, oh, we're in 2028. My husband's like, what? I'm like, I mean 2025. He's like, try again. Oh yeah, 2024, because I keep doing these shifts and trying to see different things and different aspects of things. But anyways, it's going to be up to you regarding what you learn, but you have plenty of time to work on your shadows, really see what you are embodying and what you need to let go of. Really, you really need to know yourself. What kind of person are you? What kind of person do you want to be? What do you want to emanate outwards? You know, are you going to do this change? Do you want to be a better person even? You know, me, you might not even want to be a better person. You might want to just continue how you are, and that's completely fine. That's you and your journey. You don't have to do anything that's not aligned with you, okay? Never have to do anything that's aligned with you. Only what calls to you, for sure. But I'm going to do the meditation now, so you guys have that time to learn. And also, I'm going to look up the Silva mirror method. I don't know if they've taken it down since I posted it last year. I know a lot of my Gateway Experiment stuff has been taken down. But if I can find one, I'll put it on my story and pin it so you guys can even do that version of it as well. So you can start visualizing that and preparing yourself for the Hall of Mirror portal. Okay? Love you guys. Have a good day. And again, make sure you do your detoxes. This metal detoxes. Whew, it's working. And this one was done through Miss Rogers Hood is the one I'm taking. If you guys want to know the detoxes, she has a metal flush, a candida flush, parasite, all kinds of things. Make sure you guys check her out. Really good stuff. Love you.